In part 2 of our First City Focus series on downtown revitalization, we'll learn more on the future plans for the area and the new businesses that have come into the downtown.
When Vincent's Brewing was there and when Old Chicago was there, of course they were open at night. It's been talked about a jazz bar, a cocktail bar. You know, there's someone now that's trying to work on a bourbon cigar bar. So, you know, things like that, life doesn't stop at 5. Say you work till 6, you get home, you've eaten, and you've decided, wow, it's a nice evening, it'd be great to go downtown and, you know, have a drink. So if we had like a jazz bar or something to that effect. Right. But those are some things that's been brought up too. The other thing that was brought up too is a bodega, a little small grocery that might serve wine also, I mean, have that type of thing. Mm-hmm. A wine bar was talked about. So, you know, those types of things, that's a lot of the younger folks, that's what they enjoy. Knox County Realty has went into the smaller piece, so we've added them to downtown. They moved downtown from their former location, which was really great. Then we've got Vinyl Pie Pizzas. It's coming in where the old Gray's 1885 was. That's Austin Goss and his family. They've purchased that building. I think it's going to be a great addition to our downtown. And then Tri-State, Rosie Bridges, she moved her business from over on First Street to 2nd and Main, which has really been a great building. The Bible bookstore at this point isn't for sale. The gentleman who owns it, there's just been a lot going on for him. It's got a lot of potential. It's a great building. It could be, again, a great loft upstairs because let's face it, 100 block is prime for that view between the bridge and the memorial and the old cathedral. I mean, it is prime. That building is a building that could be, when we go back to this kids play safe thing, it is huge. It's like, I mean, it's got a full basement. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's probably 9,000 square feet. It's huge. Mm-hmm. He has been working on it. I don't know if he's got a real plan for it, but I do know he's talked to a number of us about it.
Okay.
So, and then the Moore & Miller building is for sale. A couple of people have looked at it, but it's just one of those things. It's a great building, still has the original hardwood floors. I mean, it's great. Jewel Craft building, that's the only building I have downtown that isn't locally owned. And the gentleman that owns it, he's not interested in selling it. He's talked about leasing it. He's talked about renting it. It's good inside. It takes some work. If things begin to snowball, maybe that will help this person think, okay, maybe I either need to sell it or maybe I really need to think about getting more invested in the community. Sure. It's probably the heaviest foot traffic of any place. Mm-hmm. You know, with Perfections, with Old Time Diner, you know, of course Bowers is there, you know, Pearl and Chrome's there, Waiting Hawk. There's just a lot of things within that area. So that's really great. The only building we do have empty there is it's the Walks building. It sits right on the alley. Mm-hmm. And it's owned by somebody locally. Record seller, Rick Patterson, that is our oldest business on our main street. Rick's been there a long time. He's got vinyl. In fact, he's the only person I know that you can buy vinyl from still, mm-hmm. I think within like a 150-mile radius. Mingles, Debbie's been there a long time too. It's a great shop. She has beautiful things. Yes, so we're very fortunate to have 2 long-standing businesses that have seen a lot of things come and go, mm-hmm. but are still willing to be here and invest in their community. And then the New Moon, we were fortunate that was Old Chicago up until last year. And that building's a great building. It has been shown, but unfortunately when you walk into that building, it's huge. It's like 10,000 square feet, and it can be very intimidating in all honesty. But it's a beautiful building. It's a turnkey, it could be a turnkey operation. Gardner Brockman is being looked at as a housing project. The city, the mayor, has been working with a developer, mm-hmm. and he is looking at that, and he's also they're looking at Fireman's Park, which is the parking lot. They're off of Vigo. They're looking at that also. Yes, and it would be, again, market rate apartments, nice places. And the thing about it is, what people have to understand, we begin to get those housing. That housing can draw a lot of these businesses that we're talking about. 2 fairly new ones, Waiting Hawk in 300 block. Her and her sister have some really cute things. They do a lot of different things. They have cups, but the one thing that they have that I heard more people shop there for Christmas this past year was puzzles. That's something we didn't have downtown. And it's something that really interests people. And it was great gifts for grandkids or whomever. The other one would maybe be down in a 100 block is Lavender, the candle shop. Emily does a really great job. Those are all homemade candles. They're soy candles. They're very nice. And she had not only candles, but she has the scents warmers that you can get the little candle. She's got a really good variety down there. The loft apartments upstairs. We have numerous ones. We have at least 30, and we've got more coming. And what we have is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I know people that live downtown that were homeowners forever, and they've moved downtown, and they're like, we wouldn't go back. We love this, you know. DORA stands for Designated Outdoor Refreshment Area. This is something that the legislative body put in a couple years ago, and it's an ordinance through the cities. So the cities, they do an ordinance to do this. We will look at our areas, say we can go down Main to where we are, like I said, to knee houses. Then we will look at Bustern Street, probably to Broadway so far down, and we will make that district similar to what our riverfront district is. But say you're at Procopio's and you've been there to eat and you're finished eating and you're ready to go, and there's something going on downtown. And gosh, I haven't finished my beer and my wife hasn't finished her wine. As long as it's in a Dora cup, you can legally walk with that drink to your next location. And it's just been really good for communities that's done it. It's kind of opened things up for communities, in all honesty. The one thing we do have to do is you have to have signage that you're now leaving the Dora, but then you're entering the Dora. And we didn't want a lot more signs, but the mayor has been looking into that, and I believe there's something we can put on the sidewalks at the curbs to show us that, so things won't look cluttered.
For more information about the downtown area or the Downtown Vincennes Association, go to the DVA Facebook page.